Hey everyone, welcome back to BetMeADate. Today I'm going to be talking about specific therapy techniques that I use to help my patients with meeting their dating goals. Subscribe to our channel for more tips on dating for introverts every Sunday and Thursday at 6 p.m. I'm Dr. Aviva Gaskill. I'm a psychologist who's helped dozens of patients overcome dating challenges. So again, I've helped tons of patients overcome dating challenges. And today I'm going to be talking about specific techniques that I use as a therapist and also that I use as a dating coach to help patients overcome dating challenges, meet their dating goals, and finally meet the person that they want to be with. So number one is a gratitude journal. I know this may be something that some of you guys have heard of. Journaling and having a gratitude journal, thinking about the things that you are thankful for, thinking about the things that you're grateful for. I know it may seem a little counterintuitive because one of the things that you're maybe not feeling so grateful for is that you don't have someone in your life to date. And at the same time, actually, there's a lot of research that shows that when you're grateful and when you can name specifically on a daily and regular basis the things that you feel grateful for, you actually open yourself up to finding other things, to maybe potentially meeting someone that you want to be with. So again, the second technique on the surface may seem a little like doesn't quite make sense. It may seem counterintuitive, but it's negative visualization. So one of the things that you want to do is think about, my life would be so sad without these other things in it, right? My dog, my friends, my job that I love so much, things like that. My hobby of, crafting or, cooking or something like that. And again, similarly to gratitude journaling, even though on the surface this may feel like, why am I doing this? What does this have to do with my dating life? Actually being appreciative or recognizing for yourself, writing down, talking about, or even just saying out loud, things that your life would be sad or that would make you feel terrible if you didn't have these other things. It can actually make you feel more appreciative of the things that you have, and it can open yourself up to all the things that you have. Giving yourself, people talk a lot about these days, like living a life of abundance and having things from a place of abundance. Well, that actually welcomes in more abundance into your life. I know that may seem a little bit heady and whooshy, but there's actually a lot of research behind it. So another thing, and I know I talk about this a lot, is setting, dating goals. But one thing that you can do is actually setting yourself an intention rather than a goal. When we have an intention, we are much less likely to beat ourselves up about it if we don't meet it, or if we don't meet it within the time frame that we've somehow, magically set for ourselves. So setting an intention rather than a goal can actually be really helpful in terms of coming from a place of abundance in your dating life and just coming from a place of opening yourself up to whatever happens and doing your best to get there. But if you don't, not beating the crap up out of yourself for it. Finally, and this is one of the things that we really go deep in depth to with therapy, is not just thinking about, that your goals are important to you in dating, or that your intentions are important to you in dating, or that meeting someone is important to you in dating, but actually the reason for why. And again, go deep into that. Not just, I'm lonely and I want to meet someone, but not only am I lonely, but my life would be happier. I would be having more sex. I would have someone to do things with. I would have someone to keep me company. I wouldn't have to cook all the time. Whatever it is, think about, again, really in depth, why, all the different reasons why, meeting your dating goals and finding someone could be really important for you. So again, whatever you call them, whether you call them intentions or goals, I want you to set up SMART goals or SMART intentions, right? I want them to be specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable or relevant, and time sensitive. It's really important to be very specific about what you want to see in your life. Having a visualization for what you want, getting really specific about that. I know that it can be hard, but what happens for a lot of folks is that they will name what they want, but they won't get into the details about it. And I think, one of the therapeutic techniques that I use with my patients is like, okay, if we can name much more specifically what you want and why you want it and get really in depth with it, then we're going to be in a better place about how to get there. So I really hope that this video on how to use different specific therapy techniques that I use with my patients that you can even translate into your own life with dating can be helpful to you. Don't forget to check out our free self-assessment dating tool on our website at betmeadate.com. And please share your comments with us. We'd really like to hear from you. Like, subscribe, and check out more of our content on BetMeADate at YouTube.